here a long answer question. The answer key first question describe with the help of neat circuit diagram how you will. हॅलो फ्रेंड्स, कसे आहात? आज आपण महाराष्ट्र शालेय शिक्षण व क्रीडा विभागाने 2023 क्वेश्चन बँक फिजिक्स या विषयाची पाठवली होती. त्याची आज आपण आन्सर की बघणार आहोत. चला तर मग ती आन्सर की आपण बघूयात. आज आपलं नवीन चॅप्टर करंट इलेक्ट्रिसिटी हा चॅप्टर बघत आहोत. चला तर मग त्या क्वेश्चनकडे. हे आहेत लॉंग आन्सर क्वेश्चन 4 मार्किंगचे असतात. याची आन्सर की आपण पुढील प्रमाणे PDF स्वरूपात बघूयात. एकूण ही आहे लॉंग आन्सर क्वेश्चनची आन्सर की फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन डिस्क्राइब विथ द हेल्प ऑफ नीट सर्किट डायग्राम हाऊ यू will determine the internal resistance of the cell by using potentiometer, deriving the necessary formula. Answer. First, the experimental setup for this method consists of potentiometer wire AB is connected in series with a cell of EMF E, the key K1 and rheostat as shown in figure. Diagram आहे. Second, the terminal A is a higher potential than terminal B. A cell of EMF E1 whose the internal resistance R is to be determined is connected to the potentiometer wire through a galvanometer G and the jockey J. Third, a potential resistance box R is connected across the cell E1 through the key K2. The key K1 is closed and K2 is open. Fourth, the circuit now consists of the cell E and cell E1 and a potentiometer wire. The null point is then obtained. 5. Let L1 be the length of the potentiometer wire between the null point of the point A. This length is corresponds to EMF E1. Therefore, E1 is equal to K into L1. Equation first, where K is the potential gradient of the potentiometer wire which is constant. 6. Now both the key K1 and K2 are closed so that the circuit consists of the cell E and the cell E1, the resistance box, the galvanometer and the jockey. Same resistance R is selected from resistance box and the null point is obtained. For 7th, the length of wire L2 between the null point and a point A is measured. This corresponding to voltage between the null point and point A. Therefore, V is equal to K into L2. Equation second. Dividing equation first and equation second. Therefore, E1 divided by V is equal to K L1 divided by K L2 is equal to L1 divided by L2. Question third. 8. Consider the loop PQSTP. E1 is equal to IR plus I small r and V is equal to I into R. Therefore, E1 divided by V is equal to I big R plus I small r divided by IR is equal to R plus R divided by R is equal to L1 divided by L2 from equation third. Answer R is equal to R into bracket L1 divided by L2 minus 1. The above equation we use to determine the internal resistance of the cell. Question number second. Describe how a potentiometer is used to compare the EMF of two cells of the combination method. Answer. First, the EMF of the cell can be compared using a sum and difference method. The second, when two cells are connected such that a positive terminal of the first cells is connected to the negative terminal of the second cells, the EMF of the cell are added up and the effective EMF of the combinations of the two cells is E1 plus E2. This method of connecting two cells is called the sum method. Sum method E1 plus E2. Diagram आहे. Third, when the two cells are connected such that their negative terminal are together or their positive terminal are connected together, then their EMF of oppose each other and effective EMF is combinations of two cells is E1 minus E2 considering E1 is less than E2. With this method is connected into cell is called the difference method. Difference method E1 minus E2 diagram आहे. Fourth circuit for a sum and difference method is connected and shown in below figure with when key K1 and K3 are closed. The cell E1 and E2 are the sum modes are the null point obtained using the jockey. Diagram आहे. Five, lets L1 be the length of the wire between the null point and the point A. This corresponds to EMF E1 plus E2. Therefore, E1 plus E2 is equal to K into L1 equation first, where K is the potential gradient along the potentiometer wire. Fourth, now the key 6. Now the key K1 and K3 are kept open and the key K2 and K4 are closed. In this case, the two cells are in the difference mode. Seventh, again the null point is obtained. Let L2 be the length of the wire between the null point and the point A. This corresponding of EMF E1 minus E2. Therefore, E1 minus E2 is equal to K into L2 equation second. 8. Dividing equation 1 and 2. E1 plus E2 divided by E1 minus E2 is equal to L1 divided by L2 by componendo and dividendo method. Into bracket E1 plus E2 plus E1 minus E2 divided by E1 plus E2 minus E1 minus E2 is equal to L1 plus L2 divided by L1 minus L2. Therefore, E1 by E2 is equal to L1 plus L2 divided by L1 minus L2. Thus, EMF of T cell can be compared using the sum and difference method. Question number 3. State the use of potentiometer. Why a potentiometer is perfect over voltmeter for measuring EMF? Answer. First, using of potentiometer. A potentiometer as a voltage divider. First, the potentiometer can be used as a voltage divider to continuously charge but output voltage of the voltage supply. Diagram. Second, as shown in the above figure, potential V set up of between point A and B of potentiometer wire. Question number third point, one end of device is connected to positive point A and the other end is connected to slider that can move along wire AB. For the voltage we get divided to proportions of length L1 and L2 such that V1 is equal to dV into bracket L divided by dL and V2 is equal to dV into bracket L minus L1 bracket complete divided by dL. B. Potentiometer as an audio control. First, sliding potentiometer are commonly used in modern low power audio system as the audio controller device. Second, both sliding and rotatory potentiometer knob are regularly used for frequency attenuations, loudness and control, and for the controlling different characteristics of audio signal. See potentiometer as a sensor. First, if the slider of potentiometer is connected to the moving part of a machine, it can work as a motion sensor. Second, a small displacement of moving part causing change in potentiometer potential, which is further amplified using the amplifier circuit. Third, potential difference as a braided in terms of displacement of moving part. Second, potentiometer perfect over voltmeter for measuring EMF due to following reason. A. Potentiometer is more sensitive than a voltmeter. B. A potentiometer can be used to measure a potential difference as well as the EMF of an cell. A voltmeter always measure terminal potential difference, and let's draw some circuit. It cannot be used measure and EMF of cell. See, measurement of potential difference of EMF is very accurate. In the case of potentiometer, a very small potential difference of order 10 raised to 6 minus 6 volt can be measured with the last count of potentiometer is much better compared to the art of voltmeter. इथे आपले सर्व लॉंग आन्सर क्वेश्चन्स आपल्याला आहेत. धन्यवाद.